had a wife, 2 kids. I had 3 jobs. My kids ask me why I work 3 jobs. I tell them when I'm 95 and been retired for 3 hours, this will all be worth it. After our second kid, me and my wife decided not to have any more kids, so she wanted to take a child prevention class. So I went along with it. So we drove to our first meeting. We pulled into the parking lot. This is where the fight broke out. The class was at the back of the building. There was a sign that said, for child prevention, use rear entrance. I thought it'd be a great class. You know, the teacher could just go out, grab the sign in the parking lot, and just hang it on the chalkboard and say, any questions? My wife is so anal about that kind of stuff. My wife, since after all that, joined Weight Watchers. She was sitting on the end of the bed, crying. I said, what's wrong? She said, I'm fat and I'm ugly. I said, honey, you are not ugly. You're not. So I went to the Weight Watchers meeting with her, and they had a book for sale that said, how to pick women up at Weight Watchers without getting a hernia. When I got into the elevator one time, there were 7 very large men in the elevator, and I was pressed up against the wall like this, and I said, you guys are fat. And one of them said, like you got room to talk. You heard the saying, don't forget us little people when you make it big? At the Weight Watchers meeting, it's don't forget us big people when you make it little. I got a friend that is real slow. I mean very slow. Takes him 2 hours to watch 60 Minutes. I'm thinking about buying an old store, about 150 years old, and sell nothing but brand new stuff in it and call it an antique store. Somebody will walk in and go, is this an antique store? Yes, it's 150 years old. Thinking about buying a store called Everything 50% Off and hire nothing but stupid people to run it. Have you heard of a company called Little Guys? They sell Mexican products to all the stores here in Kansas City. I'm thinking about buying them and hire nothing but 7-footers. I was telling you about my friend and how stupid he is. He tells me that him and his girlfriend have sex once a year. I said, oh, you do it annually. He said, no, I wish. He came into the store one time and he was out of breath, and I said, what's wrong? He said, my new job is wearing me out. They're working me 7 days a week. I said, what are you doing today? He said, well, I'm off today. Have you ever seen the movie Titanic? Yeah, did you cry? I only cried once, and that's when the basketball team sat in front of me. Remember Cousin It from the Addams Family? I took him to the movies the other day, and 10 minutes into the movie, I got kicked out. He kept talking, and I kept going, shh, it. Thank you. Good night.
Give it up for Todd, Norcross, everybody.